Emerging Leaders began about 4 years ago after seeing the gap that was in society where the huge youth population was not translating into having young people represented in policy and decision-making processes. So we thought, let's make a platform, let's create a platform where we have young people come on board, learn, mentor, share, and just get to learn how to be better individuals and how to make a change in society, how to influence policy, how to influence decisions, how to engage meaningfully. We then came together and just decided, let's start this and empower young people. So what we do is that we identify young people who have a passion for leadership and mentor them, coach them, take them through it all, and then, release them to society to go make a change.
Sometimes we can't change the past. We have to live with the consequences of the past, particularly in the case of Africa. But when you begin to have organizations like Emerging Leaders Foundation, they are beginning to think about the future. So we shouldn't be brought down by the issues of the past to the point that we can't move forward. We need organizations like ELF that are able to bring our attention into, this is what the future is. We know what the future is. Let's take a step in that direction.
I believe that the Emerging Leaders Foundation is doing a tremendous work in terms of helping those leaders who are emerging really begin to be mentored, to begin to be trained. Again, I wish that I had had something like that to be able to input into my life. Would have made a whole lot fewer errors, done a whole lot less damage, could have really succeeded a whole lot earlier.
If we don't invest in the young people, then how are we investing in the future? Because the young people are the future. They are the emerging leaders.
The Ladies of Splendor Mentorship Program and Men of Honor Mentorship Program targets young women and young men between 15 to 35. And it runs for a period of 6 months. We tackle themes such as self-awareness, where we do stuff to do with purpose, finding one's destiny, getting to know your personality type, getting to do your own personal goals, and storytelling to just be able to embrace your own story, because leaders and people actually embrace stories that we tell, our own authentic stories. So other themes that we tackle are leadership skills. We do community service because we are trying to inculcate the culture of service in our young people, that to understand that leadership is actually not just about, it's not about position. Leadership is about service.
Under Emerging Leaders Foundation, I've gone through another program called Ladies of Splendor, which was more about developing me to be a better leader in school. And so going through this is a continuation of a life journey of development and getting to know myself better so that I can incorporate my gifts in serving society and the people around me.
From today's session, I've been able to discover my personality. And what amazed me is I found out that there are those traits that were very dominant, and I could identify them with myself.
I'll use the skills I'll learn from here to actually grow myself, because I want to grow in terms of the NGO world. So I'll use my skills to grow myself, to spread the wings in the NGO world. Yeah.
I expect also to get coaching. And after this program, I basically expect that I should have an initiative actually that will help me to be able to transform the society in which I live in.
Hii training ya Emerging Leader Foundation ni nzuri. Ni training ambayo iko na more benefit kwa jamii, na ni vile ninavyoona kwamba itachukua muda wangu mzuri sana kupata mafunzo ambayo nitarudi nyumbani na kufunza jamii zangu.
Personally, I'm very encouraged by such a training that is going on to mentor young people like me. The approach is very much deep, and I feel it's in the right direction to define who exactly a leader should be.
That has been our story. That the most beautiful part of the story is that young people who've passed through our program are making such a humongous change in society, in government, in politics, in the private sector, in community service, in NGOs, in media. Young people who pass through our programs are making such a huge change, and we are happy. There can never be a better thank you than a transformed life.